Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my top 10 drugstore beauty products. Well, makeup products. We'll go with makeup because these are all makeup. Okay, so yeah, I know on my channel I talk a lot and I use a lot of high-end products, and I'm also going to do a top 10 high-end makeup products video soon. That'll probably be after this. Eventually, maybe this week, maybe next week, who knows. But anyway, so I thought it'd be fun to show that I do really love a lot of drugstore products that can be a lot less expensive than some of the higher end ones. And yeah, I thought I'd share them with you and why I love them. So let's just kind of get started. Alright, so for foundation, I'm kind of really picky about foundation, so I'm still working on finding like the perfect drugstore foundation. So for now, I went with this BB cream from Garnier. I really like this one because it is so easy to put on, and I really do believe that it does like it says, where it says it kind of like adjusts to your skin tone. It says that somewhere. Because like this actually is in light to medium, but it's actually quite dark for my skin. Like I'm a pale lady, and this comes out pretty darn dark. So at first I was like, well, this isn't gonna work. This is definitely not light to medium. But I put it on, and at first, yeah, I look a bit like an Oompa Loompa, but after a short time it kind of adjusts, especially with the rest of my makeup. I don't know how to explain it, it just kind of works. And it's got an SPF 15, and it's really nice and light, and I like to wear this on a lot of days when I don't feel like putting on foundation and primer and I still feel like doing all that work, so I will just put this on my face. I won't use concealer, might not use powder, anything like that. I just pop this on and go out the door, and it's really fast and easy. You can do it with your fingers or a brush. A lot of the time I just use my fingers with it, and quick, easy, done, out the door. Love it, yay! And I'm not sure how much it is, maybe like $10-ish? I think it's somewhere around there. It might be a little less or a little more, but cheaper than a lot of high-end foundations. And a lot of foundations in the drugstore even are getting to be in that, you know, anywhere between like $8 and $14 and up dollars. So I think this is definitely a good one for your money. So yay! Alright, for powder, I went with Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I talk about this all the time. As you can see, I use mine quite a bit. The packaging, yeah, I mean, it's kind of lackluster. It doesn't have a mirror, it doesn't have one of those poofs that most people don't use, it doesn't have a brush, whatever. But it is so cheap and great. Like, it's, I don't know, between $3 and $4, I think. And when it says Stay Matte, it is a Stay Matte powder. I don't think you look like overly powdery. I do think you could run the risk with this one because, I mean, it is for matte coverage, so I do kind of try to use a light hand with it. But it keeps all the shine at bay, it keeps it away, it keeps your face looking really nice and flawless. It's from Rimmel, it's cheap. Did I mention it's cheap? I love that it's cheap. It comes in a variety of colors. I think it also comes in translucent. Mine is in 012 Buff Beige. And yeah, it's awesome. I have it in a couple different colors because of the factor of it's cheap, and it's, you know, good to have when I get a little bit of color or I fake tan. And then also you could use it in a few shades darker than you to even use it for contouring. You could use it in a few shades lighter for you for doing your highlight. A lot of different options with it, and it's cheap. Did I mention that? Okay. Alright, for concealer, I again went with Rimmel, and I went with this Match Perfection 2-in-1 Conceal and Highlight, and mine is in 230 Fair/Light. And this one particularly, not for blemishes and stuff like that, because it does have a highlighter in there and you don't want to highlight blemishes, but I think it's really good for underneath the eyes. I don't take it like all the way up to like my waterline or anything like that, because then for me it starts to get a bit creasy. But if I take it just to like, I don't know, mid through my under eye circle range or just to the bottom of it, it helps. It's kind of light reflecting a little bit, maybe, I think, and it makes it so that it kind of blurs that out, that dark circle, not so pretty under eye-ness. And it's got really good coverage, and again, it's really nice and cheap. It's got one of these little applicators with a little brush thingamadoogie where you squeeze it out into that, and I don't use that to blend it in, but I'll use that to either put it on my fingers to get it tacky, or I'll just straight up put it on my face from the tube. But yeah, I think the stuff is great and inexpensive and a really good concealer. For spot concealers, I don't know, I don't really have any drugstore favorites as far as that goes. I use one from MAC most of the time, but that's not to say that I don't think there are any out there. So I definitely think you can find one. Alright, moving on. For setting under eyes, I have this e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, and this stuff is awesome. It is, again, like between $1 and $3. e.l.f. stuff is really cheap. It's got the little stopper, which is always cool because it makes it so that your stuff doesn't make a mess. And it's this nice pink sheer powder. It's really, really finely milled, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer, but again, that's just kind of to reflect light and help blur out the effects of the dark circles that you have there and even lines. And I get really liney under my eyes, and this definitely helps. It helps brighten up the under eye area, and really cheap, really easy to use. Bam, love this stuff, because I definitely don't use my regular powder under my eyes because I get too creasy under there. Where my entire face is oily, under my eyes is really dry, and I have lines and stuff. We'll get into it, so what you gonna do? But yeah, that stuff is awesome. Alright, also for the face, I have this e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer. And again, I believe this is $3. It's from e.l.f. You can get it at Target, you can get it all different places. But there you go. It's got 2 products in one. The blush is a really pretty, nice, natural looking pink. I think they even have this in like a few different varieties. Like there's not a specific, wait, is there a code on this? Oh, there is. This is St. Lucia. St. Lucia? I should be able to say that, shouldn't I? Well, anyways, that's what it is. And so yeah, it's got that blush, which is really nice. I like that a lot. And then it's got this bronzer here, or I use it more as a contour powder because it's not shimmery or anything. And bam, right there. Both really nice and pigmented. I know obviously the 2 colors are going to complement each other well for using one for like your contour bronzer and the other for your blush. Again, $3, tons of product in there, big mirror, awesome. People have been raving about e.l.f. for a while now. Oh, and also, just as a side note, the e.l.f. blushes on their own, I've gotten those before and I really liked those. Those are great, and they're between like $1 and $3, I think, so definitely looking at picking some of those up. For the lips, I've talked about this many times before. I love the Revlon lip butters. I love that they add colors to your lips, but are still nice and moisturizing. They have a huge variety of colors with these things. They feel nice. You can wear them sheer. You can wear them really deep and pigmented. They are like, I don't know, $7 or $8. They're amazing. From the cap, you can tell what color it is for lazy people like me. I really like these. Again, I have them in like a bunch of colors. There's a dog in the room now. Beware. Alright, so for the eyes, I didn't really pick a specific eyeshadow, although if I had to, I would definitely go with the Wet n Wild Compacts, not Compacts, palettes. They're really inexpensive, they're really nicely pigmented, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I'm not mentioning that. There you go. But I did want to mention the Maybelline Color Tattoos because these are awesome. Come in a pot like this, and they've got all different colors, and this one is Bad to the Bronze, I believe, right? Bad to the Bronze? Yes. And I love these guys because either you can use it one as just a one color eyeshadow look, pop this baby on and go about your day and you're good to go, or you can use this underneath an eyeshadow, and I think it kind of like makes it look velvety, it makes it look gorgeous. For my favorite summer look, I use this one a lot. They have gorgeous gold, they have blacks, they have whites, they have purples, they have greens, they have all different colors, so check them out. I do think these are a little pricey for what they are. I think I've seen them for up to $12, but I think you can also get them for more like $8, I think. Don't quote me on prices, I'm going from memory here. But these are really awesome. I love them. I don't know how else to explain them. I think they're great on their own, or they're great in a pair, and I've had, I paired it with eyeshadow, and I've had mine for a little while, and it has not dried up or anything like that. So yeah, definite plus. Alright, moving on. For eyeliners, I'm going to go again with Rimmel. Like I said, Rimmel has, they just know how to do this kind of thing. They have really good prices for really good quality makeup, so what you gonna do? I'm gonna go with their eyeliners. I love their eyeliners. These Scandalize, I have it in white, I have it in beige, I have it in black. I need to get their brown. I'm sure theirs is equally amazing, but they stay on, they don't smudge on a contacts. For me, they stay on pretty much all day. I mean, what you gonna do? They look great. They slide so nice and smooth. I'll try and show you. Whee! Okay, you can't see that. I choose white on my super pale skin. That was smart. I can try this one. Whee! Yep, nude on my skin. Didn't help at all. I can see it really well and it glides really well. I was too lazy to dig out the black. But they work amazing and they're like $3 each. So yeah, can't go wrong. Love those. For the eyebrows, I went with this Milani Eyebrow Pencil. Now, yes, this color does not match me at all, but I do use it on a friend when I do her makeup, and so I've gotten to play with it a lot, just not on my super dark hair with this super light color. But I think this is really good. It's got the nice automatic pencil that you wind right up. It's really great for just kind of helping shape a bit and fill them in. It's got the spoolie on the other side. I found it to really stay in place when you do it. It's really cheap. I don't know. I think this was like in the $5 family. We know I'm just kind of guessing here. But yeah, cheap, easy, works well, water resistant, stays on, win. And last but not least, and I'm not going to harp on this because I talk about this all the time for mascara, you know I'm going to say the Max Factor Excess Volume Extreme Impact Mascara with the 2 sides that makes your lashes look amazing and glamorous and wonderful. And I like this better than my high-end ones. But there you go. Again, I have videos on this, a review on this, I have a blog post on this, I have it listed in my April favorites. I talk about this constantly because it's amazing. So yeah, definitely this one. It's expensive for a drugstore one. Here in the UK, I got it for £12.99. In the States, I think it goes for around $21, $22, but you have to order online because they don't sell Max Factor in the States. But anyways, again, yes, love it. It's amazing. It's really good. Bam. So those are my top 10. I think that's 10. I think that's 10. Top 10 drugstore makeup favorites. I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you want to hear more about anything that I've talked about or anything in general, let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do. I do put up new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will also post a corresponding blog to go with it if you want more information or anything like that. They're always a little bit different, but on the same topic. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.